Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a really exciting topic to dive into, this year's 5th Anniversary Bloomfes rules. Things are actually a little different this time, and there's a lot to unpack. From who got featured, to the 2 types of banners we're getting, and of course, which one is worth pulling on. So let's get right into it. This anniversary, the featured Bloomfes cards are Minori and Akito. And honestly, I hope I wasn't the only one who at first thought Minori looked a lot like Honami in her card illustration. Now, if you've been following my prediction videos, you know I thought Len had a real shot at being one of this year's anniversary picks. But in the end, it didn't happen. That makes this year the very first anniversary ever without a virtual singer featured. That's actually a big deal. Every past anniversary has included at least one virtual singer, so for them to skip this year, it really stands out. Because of that, I honestly think it makes Len a top candidate for next year's 6th anniversary. It just wouldn't feel fair for him to be the only character who's never gotten a spotlight during such a special celebration. Now, I actually have 2 theories about how they might handle the 6th anniversary. My first theory is that it'll be a huge one, like the 3rd anniversary, which was all about the leaders. The second is that we might actually get a special anniversary dedicated to the virtual singers themselves. It would make sense timing-wise, and it would also balance out this year's lack of them. But back to the real focus, the Bloomfes rules for this anniversary. This year, for the first time, we're getting 2 separate anniversary gachas to pull from, Dream Pick and Golden Fever. Both banners feature the anniversary cards. Both have double rates at 6% as usual, and the differences are all about how they work and what kinds of rewards you can get. Also, just to clear up a small detail, when you look at the gachas, you'll see the characters displayed at different sizes in the banner. That's just the design. The rates are exactly the same, no matter what, so don't feel pressured to pull from one. Just because your favorite looks bigger there, it doesn't affect anything. Let's start with Dream Pick. This is basically the classic festival style we're used to, but with the twist. Along with the 6 new featured cards, you can pick 2 extra cards yourself and give them the same rate up chance. And the pool of cards you can choose from is actually pretty wide. It includes all permanent cards up through the most recent Airy Focus event, all Bloomfes cards up to Rin and Rui from the 4th anniversary, and every colorful festival card. So if there's a specific festival card you've been chasing, this is your best chance to finally grab it. The advantage here is obvious. Rate ups for past festival cards, something you normally wouldn't get. It's an incredibly strong option if you've got your eyes on a specific Bloomfes or colorful festival card, or even for a specific permanent card you like. But here's the disadvantage. There's no spark for the rate up cards you select. If you get super unlucky and don't get them, there's no type of backup option to guarantee it. That means if you plan to go for Dream Pick, you really want to make sure you've saved a good amount of crystals to give yourself plenty of chances. That said, the value here is huge. Festival cards come with some of the strongest skills in the game, so if you're building a competitive team or just really want those powerful limited cards, Dream Pick is easily the best choice. And the fact that the first 4 released Bloomfes cards are also included this time means you can target older fan favorites. For example, if your favorite is Rui, you could rate up both his colorful festival card and his Bloomfes card at the same time. Being able to target multiple high-value cards for a single character is a massive advantage, and something you really don't get outside of this banner. I'm hoping they continue updating this system in future anniversaries and half anniversaries, because it's one of the best banner structures they've added. Now, let's move on to the Golden Fever Gacha. This one is completely different. In Golden Fever, only 3-star and 4-star cards can appear. That means no 2 stars at all. Every single pull will be a 3-star or better. On top of that, each pull gives you gold medals, and there will be a shop where you can exchange them for items. We don't know the exact items yet, but it's definitely something to look forward to. The biggest benefit of Golden Fever is the sheer amount of fragments of feelings you'll rack up. Normally, when you get a duplicate 2-star, it only gives you 5 fragments, but a 3-star dupe gives you 15 fragments. Since you'll be pulling nothing but 3 stars and above in Golden Fever, those fragments are going to add up really fast. Why does that matter? Well, fragments of feelings are used for a lot of important upgrades, like unlocking hairstyles and boosting mastery ranks. So if you've ever struggled to get enough fragments, Golden Fever is a really efficient way to stockpile them. You'll walk away with a ton of resources to power up your account. This banner is especially appealing if you don't have specific cards you're chasing. For example, if you already have most of the festival cards you care about, or you just want to focus on resources, then Golden Fever could be a better option for you than Dream Pick. So which one is better? Honestly, it depends on your goals. If you have specific cards you absolutely want, Dream Pick is the way to go. Being able to rate up past festivals and colorful fest cards is just too good to pass up. But if you're more interested in long-term progression and you want to build up your fragments and maybe get some useful medals for the future items in the shop, then Golden Fever is a solid pick. One smart strategy could actually be to mix both. Start with Dream Pick and see if you can grab the cards you're aiming for. If you get lucky early and get the rate up cards you picked and still have crystals left over, then switch to Golden Fever to farm fragments and medals. That way, you maximize your chances of picking up powerful cards and come out with plenty of resources. So, that's the breakdown of this year's Bloomfes rules. Between Dream Pick and Golden Fever, we've got more flexibility than ever, and honestly, it just comes down to what you value more, cards or resources. But what about you? Which banner are you planning to pull on? Do you think Dream Pick is the obvious choice, or are you leaning toward Golden Fever for those fragments and medals? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear your strategies. I hope you found this breakdown helpful. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.